Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And it's Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Deftly away. Olise was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Pedri. Chance here to counter. Subimendi. Perez. Grimaldo. And here's Perez. Williams. Lenormand. Subimendi. Kubasi. Hernandez. Saliba. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Yamal. And that's put paid to a promising move. Camavinga. Hernandez. And here's Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Mbappe! It's anyone's ball now. And he's heaved it away. First effort on goal.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Subimendi. Grimaldo. Pedri. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz, gently done. Rabiot. Camavinga. Rabiot. Rabiot forwards and with intent. And it's Doué. Camavinga. Doué. Hernandez. Now here's the delivery. Koundé. Saliba. Camavinga. Saliba. Rabiot. Doué. Rabiot. Koundé. Yamal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Grimaldo. Nico Williams. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi shifted upfield. That pass has been well intercepted. Rabiot. Grimaldo. Pedri. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Grimaldo. Now it's Williams. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. And here's Perez. And a chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rabiot. Camavinga. Doué. Camavinga. Saliba. Hernandez. And it's Doué. Rabiot. Lovely bit of skill. Rabiot plays it in. Camavinga. Played back in. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's really well cleared. Olise. Rabiot. Zubimendi. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Porro. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Camavinga. Doué. Hernandez. Rabiot. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nico Williams. Lenormand. Zubimendi. Grimaldo. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Lenormand. Pedri. Lenormand aim forwards. Zubimendi played out towards the right wing. Oh, sweet feet. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Pedri. Koundé tries to clear. Zubimendi. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Pedri. And here's Perez. Perez. And he's there to get it away. Lovely feet. Doué. Hernandez. Now he's off and running. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Hernandez. Dembele. Koundé. Doué.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Zubimendi. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz played out to the left flank. Camavinga. Dembele. Hernandez. Camavinga. Doué. Koundé. Rabiot. Lenormand attempts a clearance. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Camavinga. Yamal. Yamal. Clearly not happy with that. Camavinga. Doué. Upamecano. Rabiot. Olise. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Fabian Ruiz. Lenormand. Pedri. And it's played forward. Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Porro. Zubimendi. Nico Williams. Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Doué does really well to win the ball there. Dembele. Hernandez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Zubimendi. Pedri. Subimendi, over to the left. He is just caressing the ball. Looking for a decent ball in. Aimed in towards the centre. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Fabian Ruiz. Subimendi. Fabian Ruiz. Mbappe, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Camavinga. Hernandez. Doué. Rabiot. Doué, it's a delicate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Kubasi. Pedri. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. Olise. Koundé. And it's Rabiot. Played out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Hernandez. Camavinga. Perez, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Subimendi. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Hernandez. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Subimendi. Grimaldo. Lenormand. Grimaldo. Pedri. Nico Williams. Grimaldo. Olise. Rabiot. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz looking to run onto it. Now then, the ball's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. In again. He's dealt with that well. Olise. Rabiot. Doué. Saliba. Camavinga. Camavinga shifted upfield. Now the delivery. Pedro Porro gets it away. Grimaldo. Pedri. Pedri goes on a run down the left wing. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Spread out to the left. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Doué. Olise. Out to the left it goes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Pedri, gently done. Koundé chips it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The normal. Grimaldo. Pedri. Zubimendi. Pedri. Over to the left. Grimaldo. Nico Williams. Dembele. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Doué. Mbappe! Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Pedri. Zubimendi. Yamal. Perez. Well timed, excellent interception. Dembele. Saliba. Doué. Rabiot. Koundé. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Rabiot. Rabiot. Yamal. Perez. The normal. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. The normal. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Doué. Rabiot. Camavinga. Camavinga, laid out to the left flank. Hernandez. Hernandez with the delivery. Pedro Porro gets it clear. Camavinga with the cross. Lenormand clears it away. And they've got rid. Rabiot. Olise. Grimaldo. Perez. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Pedri. Zubimendi. Nico Williams. Pedri, that's an imaginative pass. Can he get onto this? That's an excellent interception. Hernandez. Doué. Rabiot. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Nico Williams succumbs to the pressure. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Proves too strong. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Gets it away. And it's Rabiot. Saliba.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Koundé. Played with finesse. Oh, smashing header! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Lenormand. Zubimendi. Upamecano. Doué. Rabiot. Doué. Hernandez. Camavinga. Doué. Koundé. And it's Doué. Doué. Camavinga. Very nicely done. Rabiot shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Koundé. Rabiot. Dembele. Saliba. Rabiot. Hernandez. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Zubimendi. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. And it's played forward. Nico Williams. Zubimendi. Oh, good spread. It's gone for a throw-in. Dembele. Hernandez. And it's Dembele. Rabiot. Koundé. Rabiot. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's neat. Serves up across. Olise knocks it out wide. Rabiot with the delivery. That has been knocked clear. Played out wide.
France, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Kubasi. Pedri. Nico Williams. Now he's off and running. Rabiot. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Saliba. Camavinga. Spread out to the left. Camavinga. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Grimaldo, aim forwards. Rabiot. Camavinga. Doué. Koundé. Olise. Mbappe. Shot a goal! And he's done it!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pedri. And it's Grimaldo. Nice control. And here's Nico Williams. Defending of the desperate variety. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mbappe running with the ball. Oh, red, nice interception. Raya, long ball by the goalkeeper. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, played through for the wide man. Pedro Porro, hit into the middle. And that has been cleared. Koundé. Doué. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Takes a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Fabian Ruiz. Perez. Defending was strong and firm. That's going to go a long way. Grimaldo. Spain are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Zubimendi. And it's played forward. Camavinga. It's Hernandez. Spain needing to chase the game already. Nice physical challenge. Fabian Ruiz tries making a foray down the right. And here's Yamal. Up towards the flank. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi, and here's Perez. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Takes a shot. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Rabiot. Camavinga, Saliba, Hernandez, Rabiot forwards and with intent. Grimaldo, Kubasi, Zubimendi, Fabian Ruiz, Yamal.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's really well manoeuvred. Dembele. Hernandez. Doué. Camavinga. Rabiot. And it's Doué. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. What a save by David Raya! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Fabian Ruiz shifted upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Upamecano, Koundé, Doué. And here's Elise. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kubasi, Fabian Ruiz, Pedri, Nico Williams, Zubimendi, Fabian Ruiz, Pedro Porro, Fabian Ruiz, Yamal. Muscular approach does pay off here. Upamecano. Rabiot. Upamecano. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Zubimendi, Lenormand, Grimaldo, Zubimendi, Kubasi, Fabian Ruiz, out to the left it goes. And that is as far as they're going to go. Upamecano. Rabiot. Upamecano. Rabiot. Koundé moved on forwards. Elise in acres of space out wide. So who's he picking out? Nico Williams. Lenormand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Elise, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
And it's Koundé. Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice touch. The referee's awarded a free kick. Pedri is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Rabiot. And here's Elise. Elise! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Rabiot. Upamecano. Doué. Camavinga, gently done. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Zubimendi. Mbappe producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Dembele. Doué. Hernandez. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The keeper gets his hands on it. Rabiot. Camavinga. Hernandez. Rabiot. Doué. And here's Mbappe! Another big chance that gets away.
France really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Spain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Great defending, strong and determined. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he thumps it clear. Koundé. Here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 goals on the day and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Williams. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Ruiz. Zubimendi. Out to the right. That's really well manoeuvred. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Pedri. Nico Williams. First quarter of an hour gone. That'll be a throw. Williams. Time to deliver. Saliba. Doué. Dembele. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Ruiz. And here's Yamal. That is very well defended. Dembele. Rabiot. And it's played forward. Hernandez looks to get on the end of this. Hernandez. Oh, it's Dembele. Camavinga. Doué. Rabiot. Dembele. Zubimendi. Pedri. Zubimendi. Lenormand shifted upfield. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Zubimendi. Grimaldo. Nico Williams. Grimaldo. That's tidy. Pedri. Zubimendi. And here's Yamal. Purring through the gears. Doué with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe. Lenormand does really well to win the ball there. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Zubimendi forwards and with intent. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's lost his man here. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Fabian Ruiz aim forwards. Zubimendi. Nico Williams. Grimaldo. Zubimendi. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Played out to the right. Showing good feet. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Hernandez, aim forwards. Rabiot. And it's played forward. Saliba. Doué. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Yamal. Doué. Rabiot. Koundé is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
succumbs to the pressure. Koundé. That's really well manoeuvred. Doué. Rabiot. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro shifted upfield. And it's Dembele. He's going to be disappointed with that. Dembele! This is gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Saliba getting this one clear. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Porro. Dembele. That is a little undercooked. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Fabian Ruiz. Koundé. Tries a measured ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Zubimendi. Pedri. Grimaldo. Nico Williams. Pedri. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Camavinga, gently done. Hernandez. Doué. Koundé. Doué. And it's Hernandez. Camavinga. Back into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Pedri. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. The normal. Grimaldo. Pedri. Upamecano. Rabiot. Doué. Koundé. Doué. Koundé. Rabiot. Koundé. Doué. Camavinga. Pedro Porro attempts a clearance. It's a throw-in. That is lovely. And it's Rabiot. Camavinga. Applies the finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Grimaldo. Doué. Saliba looks to the other side. Nicely intercepted. Perez. Pedri. That's a throw. Koundé. Doué. Saliba. Doué. Hernandez. And it's Camavinga. Proves too strong. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Zubimendi. Pedri. Moved on forwards. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. And here's Yamal. Oh, he's found support out wide. Pedro Porro. The cross comes in. Olise.
Hernandez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Porro. Yamal. And here's Perez. Saliba wins the duel this time. Pedri. Cleared away. Over to the left. Grimaldo. Oh, it's played into the area. Firmly met. Pedri. And here's Perez. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Perez. Oh, shooting chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. That has been knocked clear. Doué. Olise. Knocks it out wide. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward. The normal. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Zubimendi forwards and with intent. Saliba. Camavinga. Hernandez. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nico Williams was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Fabian Ruiz. Aim forwards. Hernandez cuts it out. Hernandez, probing pass. Cleared away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pedri. Zubimendi played out to the left flank. Olise. Upamecano. Doué. And here's Mbappe. Dembele spread out to the left. And it's Camavinga. Oh, what a pass!
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pedri. It's Grimaldo. Grimaldo, that's a clever looking ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Rabiot. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro. What a throw in. Fabian Ruiz, and that's aimed into the middle. He can get that clear. Grimaldo. And here's Nico Williams. Nico Williams. And he has been fouled there. Rabiot getting this one clear. And it's Zubimendi. Now it's Williams. Mbappe, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Koundé. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ronaldo. Zubimendi. Fabian Ruiz. Has a look and plays it forward. Calmly anticipates. Perez. Yamal. Oh, good spread. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams. Zubimendi. Nico Williams. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Yamal. And here's Perez.
Perez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Perez. Real shot, Yamal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Rabiot. Doué. Hernandez. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro shifted upfield. And it's Porro. That's very neat. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Saliba attempts a clearance. Fabian Ruiz. And he shoots! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Fabian Ruiz brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Camavinga. Hernandez. Saliba. Rabiot. Moved on forwards. Played into the middle. That's the keeper's ball. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal played out towards the right wing. Pedro Porro looking to get on the end of this. Mbappe. Camavinga. And it's played forward. Dink through. Dembele. Dembele! Pedri. Ronaldo. Nico Williams. Ronaldo. Perez. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Ronaldo. Zubimendi. Nico Williams. Pedri. Zubimendi. Doué gets across to intercept that. Doué absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nico Williams proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Yamal. Dembele. Rabiot. Dembele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Kubasi. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Kubasi. Grimaldo gently done. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Mbappe. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Hernandez. And it's Camavinga. Doué. Nico Williams. Pedri. The normal. Aim forwards. Koundé cuts out the pass. Doué. Hernandez. Rabiot. Koundé. That's good play. Rabiot. Camavinga. And here's Elise. Rabiot. It's run loose here. Perez. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Zubimendi. Grimaldo. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Saliba. Camavinga. Doué. Koundé. Doué. Hernandez. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Grimaldo. And it's Dembele. Tries a deft little ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Out towards the flank. Ah, such a clever touch. There are a few waiting for it. Kamavinga. Doué. And here's Dembele. Koundé. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Koundé makes the interception. Upamecano. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Kamavinga. Rabiot. And here's Elise. It's Rabiot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Fabian Ruiz has got himself a free kick. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Nico Williams. Mbappe. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Upamecano. And it's Doué. Now it's Elise. Elise! Attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Elise certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Nico Williams. Grimaldo. Grimaldo has been caught there, it's a foul. And back out it comes. Dembele. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pedri. Zubimendi. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. And it's Pedri. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Hernandez, forwards and with intent. Mbappe, bullish header! Relentless, just relentless! And the lead is extended still further.
France, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
France find a position of real strength now. Zubimendi, gently done. Olise was only too happy to help.